Hello everyone and welcome to the unboxing of the Southwest 737-800 in the Freedom 1 livery by Gemini Jets and the United 737-200 in the Continental Globe livery by NG Models. Both very excited to get these both unboxed today. Purchased them from DG Pilot, which is a local airplane store in St. Paul, Minnesota. That you should definitely check them out. They have an online store if you haven't bought from them already. It's a great store. Definitely one of my favorites alongside Midwest Model Store. They both do an amazing job. I actually had a very good conversation with the owner today, who is actually a United 757 and 767 pilot. So a very fun conversation to have with him. And very excited to get these two models opened. We'll start with the Southwest 737-800. We'll get into the review now. And here it is, the Gemini Jets Southwest 737-800 Freedom 1 livery. We'll start with the review of the box here. You have the digital rendering here, Southwest logo, Boeing 737-800, Gemini Jet logo, and made for collectors by collectors. It's just a standard Gemini Jets Southwest box. It's just completely blank white. I don't know why they do that, but that's what Gemini chooses to do. Here's the Gemini Jets logo once again. 100 scale die cast model. I got a discount because of this, I believe. I don't think that should be there. I got a 25% discount on that, so thanks, DG Pilot. There's the rendering again, Boeing 737-800. Actually, let's check the other side. Yeah, you see it's not on this side, so I don't know what that is. I don't know how that got there, but I'll take it. Makes it unique. Gemini Jet logo here, 100 scale die cast model, and all that stuff. I'll move on to the back here. Of course, once again, Gemini Jet logo. As real as it gets. Not always the case. I feel like I always have to say that with the Gemini stuff, but all the stuff that's normal here. It's licensed by 737 and Boeing, Southwest, of course. It's good that it's licensed. Let's get into the review of this Southwest 737-800 Freedom 1 livery. And here it is, just out of the box, the Southwest 737-800 in the Freedom 1 livery. And you may notice this is on the MSP table. Kalamazoo table is a little full, so for these two models that were, of course, it's a little bit bigger than just one, I decided to move it to the MSP table, where I have a little bit more room, but not really. Here's the, I'll go over the review of it, and This model has been out for a while. I decided not to buy it. I would have rather gotten the NG one over the Gemini Jet one, but I didn't buy it. I never really wanted to buy this one, but I really needed a Southwest that was not a 737-700 because for MSP we get a lot of 700s, but for many other airports we don't get a lot of 700s, and that's all I have in my Southwest fleet. It's not Darren's, so even though it is a special livery, I would have rather just gotten a regular livery. It was quite important to get something that was not Southwest 737-700, so that is an opportunity that this model poses, and I just need to get it. I was hoping to get a Max 8. I said that in my MSP update that went out before I went there. They didn't have that there, unfortunately. I definitely would have bought that one if they had it, but unfortunately they did not have it, so we got the Freedom 1 instead. We'll start here at the fuselage with the American tail. I did that again. The American flag going down. Here's it's not American Airlines, so why would it have the American tail on it? I mean, I've done that so many times. See, I'm just too used to reviewing American Airlines models. Maybe I should work for American Airlines or something. I swear, if this keeps happening at this rate. It is really nice. I think the NG looked a little bit better based on the photos that I saw, but Gemini still did a really good job on this one. I know the tail looks a little bit dark on camera. I don't know why it looks so dark. I guess my lighting is just not really great today, so apologies for that. Still looks really... Maybe I can try to adjust it a little bit here, make it look a little bit brighter. Maybe that looks a little bit better, but once again, apologies for that. Fuselage looks great. L1 boarding door, cockpit windows. Kind of hard to see because the livery kind of dominates over the details of the windows and the door. Here are the overwing exits. Engine, of course, kind of follows along with the fuselage, which is always pretty nice. Scimitar winglet. You go further down with the stripes into the tail. There is the American flag, not the American tail, on the tail. Registration here. What's the registration? November. I'm just going to go to the box. Sorry about that. November 500 Whiskey Romeo. On the Southwest hardtail. I know it looks a little bit dark on camera. It's not that dark in person. It looks better. I still think it is a little bit dark in person, but it's a lot better than on camera. Then again, I'm just judging that based on what I see. Here's the top of the model. We got a Wi-Fi dome, some antennae. No antennae on the bottom though, but we do have the heart logo down there, Gemini Jet logo, stand hole right here. I'll say the bottom looks really cool with the stars, and yeah, I think it's a really cool aircraft. Move over to the other side here. Much the same. Maybe I'm just blocking the light a little bit here because the tail now looks a little bit brighter on this side. So my apologies for that. Yeah, beautiful model by Gemini Jets. They're still available on DG Pilot's website, so if you can, I would suggest you get one if you don't have one already. Of course, the NG one is probably better, but I think Gemini did a pretty good job on this one, and this will definitely be featured. If I ever need a 737-800 in any of my airport updates, you'll see that one for a 800 if it's in the regular livery, or I might throw in the Panda models one. But this just gives me more variety for Southwest, which we always need. So now we'll move on to the next model, the United 757. And once again, I switched the angle here of the shot. This one, I got the LED lights on it, which I think it looks better on here. It didn't really look that great on the Southwest box and aircraft, but I think for this United 757, I think the lights look a little bit better on it. Here's the digital rendering of the aircraft, NG model logo, Boeing 757-200. We got the globes, the Continental globes here. Really cool. I really like the Continental globe livery for United. I prefer it over their new Evo Blue livery, which might be a little controversial. But I definitely prefer it over their newer livery. It's kind of sad to see it go, but the Evo Blue livery still looks really nice, and of course it does have their new version of the Continental tail on it. United logo down here. That is why I passed on the Evo Blue 757, because I wanted to get this one instead. I imagine they'll still be painted in the old livery by the time they retired them. I don't think they'll paint all of them in the new livery, but that's just what I think is going to happen. May happen, might not. There's the United logo. 757-200, another digital rendering there. Move to the back, same as the front, just got some more licensing stuff. So yeah, another great box by NG. They always are very creative with their boxes. We'll now get to the unboxing and the review of the model. And once again, I apologize for the poor lighting. I had to use my phone light just because the lighting here is so poor. We're getting a snowstorm in, so it got a lot darker today. So apologies for that. Before we get into the review of the model, I'll start with the card here, the new Collector's Reward Plan card. So of course, this is a new thing that NG is doing. Very cool that they're doing this. Here's the other side. The code's still not scratched out, so you can't steal my code. But this aircraft should be 10 points, I think. For narrow bodies, 10 points. And then I don't know how many points you need to get like a free model or something. And I also will probably be getting another 10 points for the American 737-800 with the new winglets that I do have ordered now, so hopefully that will arrive. Well, I don't know when it will arrive, whenever NG ships them out, hopefully soon. But here is the United 757-200 in the Continental Globe livery. Beautiful model. This is amazing. I'm at loss for words. It is absolutely amazing. This is one that I've wanted for a very long time, and I never got it until now. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the Continental Globe livery on it. That's the reason why I got it over the Evo Blue. I just think it looks better, especially on the 757. I just think this looks great. I'll start in the review now with the Cockpit Windows, Starlance logo. Here's the L1 boarding door. I think this is their Wi-Fi, their free Wi-Fi sticker that they put on there. Here's the United logo. United titles, I should say. The gray bottom. Here's a landing gear. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like it's bent back a little bit, or some. It looks like it's a little bit too far back, but that might. I don't know if that's just me seeing things. It's probably accurate. Still looks really nice. There's a lot of detail on the gear. Here's an antenna up here. Move further back here. Overwing exits, of course. They put the detail of the escape pass down the wing. Engine with the Rolls-Royce logo. I'm not exactly sure what engines those are. It does have the Rolls-Royce logo on it. Scimitar winglet. This is the version with the scimitar winglets. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care which winglets they are, but it's still really amazing to get this model in the collection. One thing I will say though, the Wi-Fi dome. If I do this, yeah. And you forgot to glue the Wi-Fi dome here. So that's an easy fix, but dang. For most people, it's Gemini who has bad quality control. For me, it's mostly been NG, so I still really like NG. They still produce very high quality models, and I still prefer them over Gemini too, but I have experienced more QC issues with NG than with Gemini. Actually, I've never received a broken model from Gemini out of the box. So please keep that up, Gemini. But still, that's not a big issue. I can easily fix that with some glue. American flag. It's not an American tail. Here's the registration, November 41135. And then we move into the rear of the plane. Here's the amazing tail. I love this tail. It's definitely one of the best in the world, in the aviation world. That's why it's my thumbnail. I think I explained that in the previous unboxing of the United 737-800. Here's the underside of the aircraft. No logos or anything. Nothing really special. It's just gray. That's how all the Uniteds are. Got the cargo doors down here. Stand hole. Of course, the top of the aircraft missing the Wi-Fi dome. I noticed that immediately when I opened it at the store, because they let you do that, which is really cool. Just you can do your own inspection here. But immediately when I noticed, I opened it. I thought I broke it. I felt bad, but the Wi-Fi dome came out. But it's okay. Like I said, I can easily glue this one on, so that shouldn't be a big issue. But it's just a very beautiful model. Good job on NG. And here they are, both in one shot. Two beautiful models. Great job by NG Models and by Gemini Jets. As Red River Aviation would say, that they're absolute units. Actually, I'm just noticing here, the tail on the Southwest looks like it's up. The back part looks like it's up like a millimeter or something. Maybe not even. Not a big detail there, but it looks like it's a little bit too far up, which is not, like I said, it's not too bad. I can easily look past that. Not very noticeable at all. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I gotta return it now. It's the tail is 1 millimeter too high. I gotta return it and get a refund. And no, I'm just kidding. It's not necessary. It's still a beautiful model. Thanks to DG Pilot for always providing great service and doing QC checks on the model to make sure that they don't send it to you broken. They do a great job of that. Although I did just point out a defect. They do provide discounts on defects at the retail store, so check them out. St. Paul, Minnesota. I've done a video, a little tour of the store before. Not a very big store, but a nice store. Yeah. Great models. That's all I have for you today. Keep respectful, be wholesome, don't be honest. And I'll see you tomorrow as always. Good night. Auf Wiedersehen.